Problem number one. I assumed thermal tape was going to be double-sided. Okay, enough chit-chat. It's time to actually start this project. Oh, I'm nervous. There's really only so much you can read. It's a lot better to do push-ups than to read about doing push-ups, you know what I mean? I'm going to start by mounting the blaster LED. That heatsink is going to go in there, and this single diode LED going to go on top of that heatsink like that. Pretty easy, right? We got some thermal tape here. This is what's going to stick the LED onto the heatsink. I've never used thermal tape before. We can do this, just you and me. Problem number one. I assumed thermal tape was going to be double-sided. Looks like they used a different type of thermal tape. Just gonna have to do one of these. I think we're looking okay for now. Alright, what colors did you use? Blue and purple. Purple on. I don't even know what this is. I mean, it looks like wire, right? It is wire. Yeehaw. Don't I sound just so excited to be here? Okay, so this is stranded wire. I just twisted these strands together so that they're not fraying. And I'm also going to pre-tin these. Come on. There we go. So now we got that situation, which is pretty good because the insulation is so thin that it could make it through these little openings here, which means that I'm not leaving anything exposed on the other side, which would be bad. Why don't I solder first and then I'll cut these? This thing heats up so fast. I'm gonna heat up the area around here first. I'll turn on my safety fan. So that turned out pretty well. Now for blue. Chop off this little excess. I'm sure that's more than enough. This is our accent LED. I don't know if this is a good idea yet or not, but it seems like it is. If I twist this, we can reduce the risk of accidentally yanking them, and it helps hold this together to the heatsink much better than just a little bit of thermal tape. Alright, so I've just been reading for the past hour about resistors and ohms and current, and I still don't understand any of that stuff. It's like looking at the CFX official manual, huge document, and they have a specific section on resistor calculation, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's not easy to understand. I'm sure it makes sense. It's not easy to understand. I'm kind of done trying to understand that. I'm just going to try something. Let's try a standard Duracell. I guess I could try using one of these ridiculous resistor things. I think these are 0.3 ohm resistors.